Hey guys, today we're going to learn about how to create a table and a graph once we create the equation from a word problem. So we need to make sure that we've tackled the the issue of creating a word problem, an equation from a word problem, because that has to be done correctly before you move on to the tables and the graphs. So again, let's try again. We're going to see where I'm going to create a word. I'm going to create an equation from a word problem, and then you're going to see how I can create a table and a graph from that. I'm going to discuss the parts a little bit more also. So maybe you will have a better understanding of what y equals mx plus b really represents. So it says here in our notes, I'm going to read it off. Maxine is paid $5 per hour. There's that per. I'm going to put an X right there because that's going to be what's changing, the number of hours, to clean their neighbor's huge yard, and $10 to wash the car. If Maxine washes the car, looks like she's going to wash the car one time, and cleans the yard and house, write an equation to help her figure out how much she can earn T in a week. So T is most likely the total earned, or that's what I'm guessing the T represents. So the equation would be, well, I don't know what is, again, we're kind of shooting towards that possibly. It does look like I have a starting point, which is the $10. So she started out with 10, and then she's going to earn $5 every hour she works, and we want to know what her total is going to be. Again, now I could write this in a different order and it would be okay. I could say T equals 5 times the number of hours plus 10. And if I did so, it looks more like this formula. I want you to know if you don't write it in the order, we'll still come out with the same answer, but this does give me an opportunity to help you understand some of the parts of this equation. Now, as we've talked about, B, which in this case is 10, is our y-intercept or our starting point. If you notice here, there's an x and a y. X and y, we will use those to create ordered pairs. They are actually ordered pairs. So we can use that information to create ordered pairs to graph or create a table. So watch kind of how this all works out. So my equation, I'll go ahead and leave it in the y equals mx plus b order, is T equals 5x plus 10. Sorry, that was a little sloppy. Okay, so let's think about it. We have 5x plus 10 is our situation. And let's just pretend that, you know what? She says, I'm going to wash this car, but I'm not going to do anything else, which means she's going to spend 0 hours cleaning the house or the yard. So that would mean that x is 0. So that would be 5 times 0. But remember, she already washed the car, so she gets those $10. So y would be 10. Now, what if she spent an hour cleaning the house and the yard? That would mean that x is 1. So that would be $5 times the 1 hour that she'll get plus the 10 she got for the car, which is $15. But you know what? She decided she's going to go ahead and work 2 hours. So she gets $5. She worked 2 hours. She still gets $10 for the car. So that's $20. Well, you know what? She decides she's going to work a third hour. So she's worked 3 hours, which is 5 times the 3. Remember, I'm just substituting the number of hours she works for the x, the independent variable, the thing that can change. 5 is the constant rate of change because she gets $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus $5 plus 10, and then that would be $25. Now, what you might not understand is when you're looking at a table, these are actually ordered pairs. So you have the ordered pair 0, 10, the ordered pair 1, 15, the ordered pair 2, 20, and the ordered pair 3, 25. Now the problem with this graph right here is it doesn't list what our what anything is. So we're going to go ahead and call it, we already decided, we know that that's the x-axis, and that is going to be the number of hours. And then the y-axis is going to be our total earned. So let's just pretend each one of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's have these be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now you could do different increments. This is what I've chosen to do. If you're tested on this, the increments will already be there. You just have to match them up. So I went ahead and went with 1, 2, 3 for x's and 5, 10, 15 for the y's. So now let's graph. I have to graph 0, 10. So you can see how the starting point, or the y-axis, is 10. Then 1 becomes 15, 2 goes to 20, 3 goes to 25, and then this goes on and on. So she could actually forecast ahead. Well, what if I worked 10 hours? What would that be? What if I worked 15 hours? What would that be? We can forecast ahead. But we're just graphing based off of the equation. We really don't know how many hours she worked, but she can easily figure out the amount that she will earn. And honestly, you're going to do this too. You're going to have a day that you're going to get a job, and you're going to be saving your money up for something. Sometimes it's a car. I remember my first job I got, I wanted to get my own phone in my room. And so, you save up for what you want. And so you figure out, what do I need to make per hour? How many hours do I need to work? It's algebra, believe it or not. So I hope this was helpful. Good luck on the assignment. If you're in class, make sure you ask questions, or you can even ask to verify your equation before you get started on the tables and the graphs. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.